We are live,
Yeah.
aren't we? Yes, we are. Excellent.
I think so.
You are.
Good. Thank you. So, hey, folks. Hello, everybody. How are we doing all today? This is as you can see in the title, a completely unplanned, unscheduled, live, not planned to finish exactly before Terry at Little History starts at 6:30. So,
What time's Terry on?
6:30. If you want to bang his link in, mate, feel free.
You take it first. I mean,
As you can see, we are joined by Michelle and Scott.
You can do
Carl's in the background doing maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah. Broken computer.
I'm fixing a bathroom.
Fuck off.
No.
If apologies, folks. Even though it is a bank holiday Monday, I'm having some work done on the East Wing, so there might be a bit of banging every now and again. But hey ho, it's a Monday and it's a bank holiday, and it's all good.
Extension to the West Wing.
Yes, where East meets West. I need to go, and it needs to go under the North Wing though before it loops round to meet the South.
But don't go into the back cave.
No.
You don't want to go in there, mate. Trust me. So, as I said, it's a completely unplanned. This is a random one. So whatever happens, happens. Whoever wants to come in, you are more than welcome to. There's 3 spots available. So if you want to come in, folks, please. I'll drop the link in the chat. I'll go and say hello to everybody in the chat first, and then we will jump around the bench. So, first in this morning is always the first one in. It's StreamYard. Live viewer comments show. I'm joking.
It's afternoon, by the way.
I know it's afternoon. It's gone past 1 o'clock. So you got Michelle's Crafting Corner in saying, afternoon, Joshy. I hope you're well. Hello, Michelle.
Hi.
And then we've got Scott in. G'day, Cobber, saying that looks sticky.
Sorry.
I don't know what he was referring to, but I had nothing out at the time.
I know exactly what he's looking for. Yeah, definitely.
The thumbnail.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I thought that was quite sweet, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it would have been. Yeah.
And then you've got myself in, just saying hello. And then you've got Connie. Hello, Connie, saying hi, Joshy. Hope you have a good stream. Going to tuck back under a blanket for a bit. I don't blame you. Enjoy yourself. The link is. I did send you the link. I will send you the link if you want to come in, Connie. You know you've got a spot, so feel free. Then we've got Jeff and Maggie. Hey, Jeff, Maggie. Hope you're well.
Hi, Maggie. Hi, Jeff.
We've got CJ, Tony from Chorberton Junction. Hope you're doing well, bud. He says hello to everybody, panel and folks in chat.
Hi, CJ.
Well, CJ. And we've got Dale Mac 3D in, saying afternoon, everybody. Hey, Dale. Hope you're doing, bud. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Afternoon, Dale.
And we've got 7 in for an unplanned stream, so thank you all for coming in. Don't be shy. If you want to come and say something, do stand up and say it, because it's a bank holiday Monday, so
Not here, it's Tuesday.
I've got something to do. Sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah Jane. Mwah. Happy birthday to you. That was overdue. That was from last year and this year. So
Wow. Wow.
Sarah Jane, unplanned, look in. I'm eating and trying to stay awake due to big motorsport day yesterday. Hi, lovely Joshy.
Yeah.
Jane, I hope you're well, my darling. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Sarah Jane. Oh.
And then we've got folks just saying hello to each other, and probably my singing's just killed everybody now. So apologies for that, folks, if you had it on loudspeaker and your neighbours start complaining or the dogs are barking, but I owed Sarah Jane a birthday song, so she got one.
Should have got the dog flying in there, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Well, it's quieter in the house, so I think that guy must have collapsed.
Well, it's gone quieter, hasn't it?
Jude, you've
It
seen it.
has. Oh, right. So, folks, I'm going to bang him up there. Oh, no, I've just removed him. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. Sorry, Scott.
Daisy.
You went
I'm not
camera
playing
down,
now.
dude, so I thought I'd throw you under there and
I thought I'll put that there, give you something to look at. That's the
ooh.
motor and the cowling there.
It's nice to be wanted, isn't it, Scott?
It's there for you. I'll be continuing with. I should have painted the cowling, but anyway, the cow flaps rather.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably end up doing and paint something else at the same colour at the same time, hopefully. But right now, I've got to disappear for about 10 minutes.
Yes, I remember you saying, dude. Not a problem.
And I shall return.
Food.
It's
Yes.
nice of you to leave your cockpit on display for us because I'm now going to go and see another large cock. Scott, cheers for coming on, dude. I'll see you shortly when you're back, matey.
All right, see you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Now we've got, before I press remove, I'll check the one again. There we go. We've got Michelle. Look at that cock.
Look at him.
Look at the
adorable.
size of that.
In all full plumage.
I do like that plumage. It adds to the growth.
I like his dangling bits under his chin.
Yeah, they resemble something, don't they? I just can't think of what they resemble.
Yeah, well, yeah. When I did them, I actually did the outside edge first, and and Carl went, right, really.
That's looking ace. That is though. That's
I've
looking really cool.
actually-
Oh, you've got a bigger cock.
I've got a bigger cup, yeah. That's not in the picture. This is the real thing.
Oh wow! Oh, that's ace.
Oh, dear God. Yeah. So that's only the picture. That's the real thing. It's even
Yeah,
bigger.
I thought that was a diving dart at first, Michelle. I'm not going to lie, on the right.
No, it's actually a tapestry.
I thought that was a diamond dot. That's incredible.
It
I
does
like
look
that.
like one, I must admit, yeah. But no, it's actually
I mean,
tapestry.
It's a shame you can't actually get that diamond dotted because then you can probably vajazzle the cock then, couldn't you? Or should I say that out loud?
I could actually, because I have that many leftovers, I could actually possibly match the colours
Nice.
because I have some blank pieces of the diamond dot stickies.
That'd work out quite well then, wouldn't it?
Because I've actually got blanks of the diamond dots. You never know, it might have been diamond dotted as well. No.
Yeah, I do like him. Has he got a name yet, or is he?
Not yet. No, I haven't decided.
I'm sure one will come up for you. That's ace. I do like that.
Because he's quite colourful. He's quite nice. He's not Sid. He's definitely not a Sid. Because Sid.
No, he's not a Sid.
No, because Sid that we had was nasty. I've got scars from Sid. Yeah.
He's gonna have some sort of like 1920s posh name, like Bartholomew or something like that, maybe.
Regal, yeah.
Yeah, Regal or something like.
Regal.
That's looking, Michelle. That is. I love that.
Thank you.
Sarah Jane says, looks nice, Michelle. And call it Frenchie, as it's a French mascot. It is. PSG, if I remember, as well.
Oh.
But yeah, that's ace, that is, Michelle. Thank you.
Right.
We have got Carl in the background. They have had some
Yeah.
technical difficulties, but Carl is about as well, folks.
Oh,
Hello, what are you working on?
Michelle's last nerve.
Mhm.
Well, just remember we are live.
I'm playing with a tractor.
You're playing with a what?
Tractor.
Oh, I thought you said something else then.
It's a a building bricks tractor.
Ooh.
It's been hanging around for some time. So it's
Where is that from?
about time it was completed.
Well, let's just say I hope all the pieces are here.
Oh God. Not one of those ones.
Yeah, it's one of those. And yes, all the
Right.
pieces are on there.
So you're going to have half finished. You're going to have half a built piece section. You're going to have a tractor that's probably green, but will have yellow random blobs everywhere.
It is green, actually.
Oh, what a guess! Excellent. So I reckon half of it will be black then, because half of the bricks will be recoloured and changed. And does it come with a farmer's dog that gets replaced with a octopus because they've got no parts for it?
Probably.
Probably.
I never thought of that. Yeah.
Are we talking about Les DIY?
Yeah.
So, oh God, folks, if you've never ordered from Les DIY, I honestly can't big them up enough. Go from your wob and order from your wob.
Oh, your world of building bricks, yeah.
Yes. Or order off JC. Go off JC. But yeah, if anybody's
go
ordering
to
off Les
first,
D,
yeah.
Yeah.
You get all the pieces.
yeah, with JC you get all the pictures. Well, it depends how much you pay. Actually, you might get nudes.
You never know.
You never know. As for myself today, I said this to Michelle and Carl earlier, even though it's a completely unplanned one. I have absolutely no idea, so I'm just going to carry on working on him. I think I've done absolutely nothing to him since last Thursday on the couple of men in the printers stream. But it's one of those where I can just sit here and talk to you guys or talk
all
to
the
chat.
things. You've been busy because you've been babysitting.
I have, yeah. Saturday I was at my sister's because she went to Sheffield for the night with her boyfriend, so I looked after my niece and my nephew. The weekend was busy. I was on site.
Yeah.
And today I thought, I'll look forward to today because it's Bank Holiday Monday. It's quiet. I can have a lie in. But
Mom.
no, it sounds like I'm having half of the house friggin' demolished.
But it was noisy.
Well, I'm glad it's stopped now because if it does, I'd have to start shouting louder.
Because he's gone quiet at the moment, hasn't he?
I know, yeah. I wonder if there's a brick fell on top of his head or something. Right, let's catch up on this bit more chat. So, folks have all said hello to each other. Jeff says, happy birthday, Sarah Jane. I think it was in February, but it's never too early or too late to say it. Michelle has put Terry's link in. Well done, Michelle, considering you're playing with that. And Carl's got his hands over there. There we are. Birthday was Feb, but you are more on time than the Prime stream. Yeah, I think it was Phil was the week after, was it? Or Panzer was a week after? I can't remember.
It was delayed, yeah.
Jeff saying happy belated birthday to Sarah Jane. Sarah saying thank you, Jeff. Sarah says it looks nice, Michelle.
Thank you.
The figurine is absolutely stunning, Joshy. Incredible skill you have. It's all right. I'm still practicing.
For the amount of time you've been painting, which is very short.
You know, it's 4 weeks in it, according to Terry, or 4 days, or
4
4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours. You do amazing work.
It's getting there.
Oh, I wonder what you do with crackle paint.
With crackle paint, I don't know. There's only one way to find out. In fact, at a point actually, I might put him to one side.
Because
I was
yeah, because are you aware? I'm assuming you're aware of the Citadel crackle paint.
Yes. Something mud. I forgot what they call it.
Oh, I can't remember.
Joshy, it's brilliant. So shut up and accept the compliments, or you'll be okay. That's a point.
She'll get you.
I need someone to issue fines out if I'm naughty.
Oh, I've got a big picking fly flying around my head now.
Not
God.
me.
Oh no, it's not you.
Sarah Jane, you now have a slight position of power to put your fines out there. Enjoy. Oh, you having the left wing built as well, Michelle? By the sounds of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to work on at some stage. I was going to do these, not with the crackle paint, but those neon things.
Oh, your neons, yeah.
And I was going to do those. I need to work that on some wire actually. See how it turns out. Right, I may as well do some painting. And
You've got some amazing colours in your paint selection now.
I do. I absolutely love the bloke who got me these speed paints and AK sets that I got. They've come in well handy. The contrast paints, they're okay for my Citadel range, but there's a lot more colour with them.
I think it's good because you go into that model club on a Wednesday because you've got quite a lot out of that as well, haven't you?
I do, yeah, I do. Today's the day as well. Right. There you go, Jeff. I couldn't forget about yourself, mate. Jeff says, in my book, you've had hidden talent. Your painting skills are absolutely awesome, Joshy. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Carl says, Carl says, Sarah Jane says, oh, what? Carl find a bottle of Malibu as I'm nearly out and he hasn't paid previous fines.
Yes, Sarah Jane. Oh dear.
He's not even on the panel.
Don't look at me. I hate that stuff.
He's not even on panel. You'll have to, Sarah. You'll have to find Scott for cream, eggs, and cake. You'll have to send Scott some fines. It's like one of those that I said to Terry when he asks how long have I been doing this for and have I done this or anything else. I just there's no special skills that I apply to any of my painting. There's nothing that I do that nobody else can't do. I just literally pick up a brush, dip it in water, dip it in paint, and just paint. That's all I do.
I bet you're not doing that today.
It's funny you mention that, Carl, because I've got my brush out and I'm just about to get the tip wet.
Yeah, but where are you getting your water from?
He'll have turned off the
Turn around. Turning around here quickly. Well, you see, this is the good thing, though, Carl, because thanks to Panzer's advice and watching the film Threads, which I will admit is absolutely fantastic, I've got a 5 litre bottle of water to the side of me.
Oh dear.
Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen the film called Threads, Panzer recommended I watch it. It's a very, very good, hard hitting film.
Oh dear.
You watched the other one you recommended, yeah?
Is it the long day, was it, or the long day tomorrow or something?
Something like that.
No, I haven't got round to that one yet. I'm still quite disturbed over that Threads.
Yeah, I saw that at school.
Jesus Christ, that must have been fun for you.
What Threads?
Mm.
I've never seen it.
Haven't you?
No.
Michelle, it's very hard hitting reality of what could happen possibly in the next few years to come.
Well, Joshy, I was in my very early teens, if I got to my teens. And the one thing I remember is the traffic warden.
Do you know what, right? Considering that was only a 30-second clip in the film, that's one of the most oversought parts of that film. That's why they used it for the thumbnail, because they didn't think it would have that much of an impact on it. And we've been joined by David Markey, who's come in and says, "Afternoon, folks." Afternoon, David. Hope you're well, buddy.
Hey, David.
So we have got 3 seats available if anybody would like to join the panel. Or God so help you.
We've taken his stabilizers off him today and let him loose.
Yeah, I'm on my own stream, my own accord, my own agenda, my own time. I haven't gone and waited for somebody else to do a live and then put mine up an hour before. I haven't done that. I've just gone and done it as I've done it my own.
Yeah. I'm bored.
And one of these dogs has just started.
I know, it stinks. Not nice.
Breathe deep, go quicker.
Oh no. Not nice.
I'm trying to move my Kindle in the mouse.
No, it doesn't work.
And yeah, sorry folks, I've just realised Scott is there, but not there. He's just had to go nip off for 10 minutes. He is there, but not there.
Scott?
Yeah, he's back. He will be around shortly. He's going to get some food. He came on and went, I need food, but yeah, I'll have to go and get it when you go live and then come back.
It's all right. As long as he brings enough back for everybody else, I don't mind.
That.
Although I will say that meatballs and rice I had earlier on was very, very nice.
It looked all right.
I mean, considering it takes, I mean, the meatballs are already pre-cooked. You just stick, you can eat them hot or cold, but they're nicer when they're heated. So
Yeah.
pack of microwave rice, 2 minutes, 5 minutes in the oven for those meatballs, 10 minutes, job done. Cooked and eaten in 20 minutes. Better than Mackie D's, I am. Folks saying hello to each other. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Sarah Jane's put, with all the motorsport, I don't get time to watch films nowadays. Yeah, you are an absolutely mad, avid motorsports fan, aren't you, Sarah Jane? Here's a question, though. Out of all the motorsports that's going in the world currently, which is your favourite one? And there's a lot when you think about it.
There's loads of different motorsports.
Yeah, loads of different motorsports. So if you even take sidecar racing into account.
I used to like double-decker bus racing back in 1970s.
Oh, God, that was just a laugh. Oh, it wasn't really meant to be a laugh, but...
Josh, you'll be pleased to know I had an SJ special last night with racing yesterday. I'm not pleased, I'm jealous. Ah, the SJ special whilst racing, and it was a nice day. The question was, though, what were your toppings, or was it the standard ones that you'd normally go for? And also, being as it's a bank holiday Monday, what's everyone up to today apart from watching me, Michelle, and Scott?
Yeah, lo and behold, we actually had social workers round this morning.
Hi, Cat.
That's the one. Yeah, we've only got one more visit with her, and then that's it.
You're going to have to get her to travel east to south of the border then, really, aren't you? Just for the last appointment. Not that, she needs to come and say hello or visit me, but it would be nice.
Yeah, she actually came with her assessor today.
I'm not interested in the assessor. He can
No.
assess other things. But no Pablo in Espanol, I say.
So, she's lovely.
Best to participate in is rallying. Biased as used to do that. Best to watch is the British Touring Car Champion. Ooh.
Oh, I like the touring car.
I can imagine Sarah Jane doing 85 mile an hour around a woodland sideways, shouting at the guy who's giving her the instructions. They're going the wrong way. You told me to turn left, not right. That's an instant fine. 10 bottles of Malibu and a kit of the panel's choice. David Marquis put, sorry I was late. I was adding more saber layer to my HMS Victory. No worries, dude. Oh, David, if you want to come in, mate, I can send you the link or just put it in chat. If you want to come and join the panel, mate, you're more than welcome to. Sarah James put SJ special, 12-inch mighty meaty pizza, 12-inch New Yorker, and a large size kebab meat and chips with chili sauce. It's also the new fine if anyone uses my comfies. Oh, now that is a hefty fine. That is a very hefty fine.
Wow. Wow. No one dare pinch that comfy seat.
I was going to say, Sarah Jane's got that set out for herself. She's got the pizza trays on the side, the kebab holder in the middle, and she just lays it around and just sits down comfortably. Thank you, but need to get a camera and learn how to come on. Dude, there's plenty of us to ask. If I can do it, mate, anybody can. Carl taught me how to do it, so...
If you need assistance, give one of us a shout. We'll guide you through it, no problem.
Yeah. I can't... I out of what everyone's saying at the moment, is it EV Mux people are going to be moving on to, do you reckon?
Still no problem with StreamYard.
Well, we're still on StreamYard.
You're on StreamYard, and there's no problem with it, is there?
No, Streamlabs I was on this morning, wasn't
I? yeah, you were on the wrong one, just.
Why can't I get on my profile? Where are you? Streamlabs? Yeah, it's because you're in StreamYard. I know that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going over your head this morning.
What do you mean this morning, Michelle? Try the past 40 years.
Yeah, your brain wasn't in gear whatsoever this afternoon.
At the moment, having a cuppa and having a break from the Deathbringer. Ooh. Spent this morning rectifying an error that I made last weekend. Pleased to say it's back on track, Jeff.
Oh, nice.
You've got me on Facebook, haven't you? If anybody wants to send photos of anything that they're doing, if anybody's got one of us on Facebook, let me know and send photos, videos.
I can send you the photos.
Hey, g'day, dude.
Hello, I'm back.
What have you brought for everybody? Sarah Jane's, I see something with a donut shape. Is that donuts?
Is that cinnamon donut?
I see a box with yellow. So, oh, he's got nuggets.
Nuggets.
Right. As for doing that, I'm doing that. Took you off panel. I can't see nuggies.
He hasn't. He's still there. Yeah.
I took it back off. I took him off. I was like, just because you showed me nuggets, going off.
No.
I just put him on big screen. Made him share.
Scott, is your OCD as bad as mine, where you have to count the nuggets to make sure you got the full 20? And if you get 21, you feel really happy. But if you get 19, you go back and kick off.
Yeah, well, you got three choices here. You can get 6 or 11 or 20 or as much as 48 here. So
Get a box of 11.
Or 48.
Yeah.
Before,
in 48.
Okay, United Kingdom, what are we doing? Why do we have a box of 6, a box of 9, and a box of 20? We sound like bloody condoms used for the British man throughout the year.
Well, this is a box of 20.
Mate, bring on the Japanese, a box of 40. Honestly, Japanese have got it going. Boxes of 40, and you can get katsu curry nuggets and what else? Oh God, I can hear the crunch of that batter.
Oh no, that was sounded so nice.
I know. What sauce have you got, Scott?
I actually don't get the sauce because you never get enough. That makes sense.
You should get 4 tubs. We are in quotations entitled to have 4 tubs of sauce. We never get them, and if we do, they're shoved in the bag, squashed at the bottom of your food.
Well, I always hold my hand up and say various sauces, please.
See,
or if I like a particular one, I ask for a particular one.
Yes. And what is it?
I usually don't bother because I do like the taste better without the sauce.
I like a little bit of salt on them and a little bit of pepper because they reduce the salt over here because it probably costs taxpayers.
It's probably better for you.
Yeah. If it costs the government something over here, we're losing it. Yeah, they slowly reduce the salt, and then for some reason they just lost the flavour. So I had a bit of salt on mine now, and I love curry sauce. Sweet curry sauce. Oh,
sweet and sour.
Yeah, that one's all right. Sweet and sour goes nice on a pizza, but then again, I do take the dips if I haven't used them and have them on other foods.
Of course.
Like, I know it sounds daft, but the sweet curry pot noodles, you can put a bit of Mackie D's sweet curry sauce in there. 'Cause it's exactly the same stuff that you get in the sachet.
Yeah.
Just in a different packet. Got some folks. So Sarah Jane says, fine has been implemented due to a certain person licking the old one. Not naming names, but it starts with Carl.
But they left crumbs, they were nice.
I think I might know who you mean, Sarah Jane. Jeff says, at the moment, having a cuppa, having a break from the... Oh, I've read that one. Sorry, Jeff. But I'll read it again. At the moment, having a cuppa, having a break from the death bringer, spent a morning rectifying an error that he made at the weekend. Jeff, what did you do? I'm curious and nosy.
There's no worse than doing an error when you're doing a brick build.
I'm not bringing out that angel kit that I've got planned that I keep on dropping my bloody work boots on and breaking more parts off that I did over the weekend.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
even though I've moved them, I moved them
And you did it again.
and I did it again. The same. So do you know what I've done? I've shoved it in a carrier bag and I've put it on the window ledge. And there is no way I am knocking it off the window ledge unless I open the window in a flurry and knock it out the window. That thing ain't moving.
You hope.
I hope. David's put, I tried adding photos on site, but they will look so pixelated. I've got to work out the settings. Okay. So talk us through, David. What is it you've got? Have you got a camera? One of these cameras, like these ones?
Picture and crop it.
Yeah.
Edit it and crop it.
He's also saying, I hate Facebook, too many hackers. Mate, you haven't got an Xbox, you should play on that. Sarah Jane's going, road trip to Scots. That's for the Nuggets. And Dale's put sweet chili sauce for me. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, the is it the Green Dragon?
Actually, yeah.
Green Dragon, is it?
Yeah.
David Markey's put read me 9. Is that the camera?
What?
Google. Where's me?
Oh, don't know what that is.
Read me 9. It's like a teleprompter, and Ron Burgundy from Anchorman. I'll read anything that's on that teleprompter. Ah, there we go. I have a read me 9.
Upload them to my computer. Okay.
Oh, okay. The one thing I've found about taking photos is trying to get that pixelation correct, because if you don't and you pick up the background instead of the foreground or vice versa, it's bloody annoying.
Yeah, the other thing you found was don't take photographs around by a playground.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, a lot of parents were looking at me that day. So, well, you brought them to a playground. I just happened to be taking photos of something in the playground, you know.
Yeah, the mothers.
Yeah, well, I'm going to explain that one to the kids. Have I? Mom, is a man taking a photo of your bottom? No, he's not. He's taking a photo of his models. Jeff's put, it has 2 different coloured grills. Use the wrong one. Oh, bugger. Could you not just painted it or cheated it?
No, it's a nightmare. You can't paint them. You've got to do specifics, because that grill could be used for a totally different area.
Yeah.
I can't remember what colour the Deathbringer is now. I think it's like dark. It's a dark grey, I think, because it could be a light grill or a dark grey grill.
Let's have a Google.
A silver grill.
Oh, yes, I remember which one that one is. That was the one that got brought up the other week on the 3D print, wasn't it?
Yes.
JC brought, yeah, I know. Deathbringer. Oh, it brings up a load of songs.
So you just do the table, and stuff, watching.
Okay. I hate that cooker. I hate that cooker.
That's that's quite big, Jeff. That is, to be fair.
Yeah, because Jeff's got the smaller one of the two.
So he's saying, I just send the pics to Panzer, easier, and I don't have to join Facepalm. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, love. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
The only reason I go on Facebook is just to put photos in Phil's gallery. And what?
to talk to me.
Yeah, and I use Messenger. But
That's the only real reason you use it.
that's the only reason, yeah. Facebook is a tool that is designed to be used, but it's actually Facebook's a smut show.
It is.
Facebook's full of AI women who get their
So much garbage on it.
assets out.
Very nice. I use Facebook for the funnies.
Yeah,
It's a good source for the funnies.
yeah. I found a video the other day. I can't remember what I went on there for. I know my friend sent me a link. It's another thing I use it for, just links. If somebody's interested, if somebody sends me something, I'll have a look at it. But I don't go on there to scroll for everybody's crap. Like, so I love it when you see people's things that have put like, this person is in such and such with so and so. Oh, wicked. So that means your house is empty. It's a good job there's nobody Facebook hackers around that want to break into your house.
Do you want to see a picture of that Deathbringer that Jeff's doing?
I would love to see a picture of that Deathbringer that Jeff's doing.
I haven't got the Jeff's picture specifically, but I've got the one that's actually on the Bricks website.
Oh, let's have a look.
You can
Oh, wow.
share.
Oh, bloody hell.
I can't share it, only you, because that's the Deathbringer that Jeff's doing.
Oh, it's out of Zero Dawn. That's right. Yes, I remember we were looking at the ones as well for that one.
Yeah, and I've made a bad mistake.
What have you done?
No, one of my kids plays the PlayStation games.
Oh, okay.
And I mentioned that they make all the different creatures from the game on the Bricks website, and he went, "Oh, do they?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So
what have I done?
so he might be looking to buying some. I'm like, "Oh, what have I done?" So yeah, they look quite neat actually.
You've done it on purpose because you'll have to make up the postage. Oh, I'll have to get this as well.
Well, there's actually two kits I need to buy because they go with my build that I'm building tomorrow. So I've just got to get them.
Yeah, so I got it.
You need to buy. I've seen that paint that I need to buy.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking you're going to have to get it because it's going to run out.
Need, must, and have. 3 great words with money.
I know.
You forgot beg, borrow, and steal.
I know. Well, if I borrow from that can wait till later.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll just get this now, and then I'll pay that later.
I don't need to do that yet. I know.
And then you're like, oh, bloody tax, man. That's all of my money gone again this month.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I forgot I have to pay to live.
Yeah. How much is my food bill this week?
Yeah.
Kids don't need to eat that much.
Kids don't need to eat that much. We'll cut theirs down, yeah.
Do you know what, right? If I lived in an area where you folks were, I wouldn't pay for my food. Do you know why? Nature would provide my food.
Rabbits.
Yeah, deer. I'd go hunting.
You might get done for that.
Look, I'd rather. Say again, Scott.
I said, "Oh dear."
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing, though, mate. I wouldn't like to go hunting where you are because you don't go hunting in Australia. Things hunt you.
No, they hunt you.
No, you can go hunting down here where I am because nothing's here going to kill you apart from the odd snake.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, just have a convulsion and lower your blood rates and your heartbeat rates, and yeah, all the good stuff a growing body needs.
Everything else that's going to hurt you is up in the north generally.
Those the ones with 2 legs and talk, yeah.
All that and smell at you. I was talking about the crocs and the pigs and the sharks, all that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's them as well. Yeah, there's them as well. Oh God.
What did I read the other week? There was a bloke in America. I don't know if he is American, but he's one of these competition swimmers, the endurance swimmers. He's going to swim around the bay where they filmed Jaws, just to prove that sharks. Yeah.
Well, he's stupid, isn't he?
Nah, he'll be all right with 55 armed security guards near him with tranks and shotguns and everything like that, and surrounded by nets. He'll be fine.
Oh, he's stupid.
Jeff's put Deathbringer is DK grey, but the grills I should have used the silver. I should have used our silver. Okay. Oh no, sorry, Deathbringer is dark.
Dark grey, yeah.
David's put, I brought a game computer as an upgrade for Windows 11 and will look for a camera to add to that when it's set up. Like I said, David, I'm not an expert on anything like that, but there are people around that are a lot of tech aware, tech savvy. So
you're halfway there.
Jeff says thanks to Michelle for putting that picture up.
You're welcome, Jeff.
And Jeff's also saying, I'm not a lover of PDF instructions. Some of the images aren't that clear if it's grey or silver.
Yeah, I must admit, yeah, the PDFs can be quite a nightmare.
Is Jeff building one of these kits? One of those kits?
No, it's a YOB.
Oh, okay.
It is a YOB one, but it is on a PDF.
Right.
It's not in a book.
So he's having a whale of a time. Yeah.
Oh, he is having a whale.
He's having a wobble. He's having a wobble of a good time.
So yeah, the other thing I found with doing them is trying to enlarge the picture. Shut. I've got cast.
Ask PJ about that.
Yeah, true.
He knows all about trying to get the pictures in the right size so they go in order.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, PJ, if you watch this back.
Not in the slightest.
We've got Athon McNichol. How you doing, dude? Afternoon, peoples. Hope you're well, Athon. And Lindsay Fields has just joined us. Hello, everybody. How you doing, Lindsay? Lindsay, if you want the link to pop up, you're more than welcome to, dude.
Hello, Lindsay and Ethel.
We've got three spots open, folks. If anybody wants to come in, you can just sit here and talk. You can go cameras off. I don't mind. If you want to come up and join, you're more than welcome to. The topic's open to anything of discussion.
Debatable,
yes. JC, where's the JC's the master of that.
I thought you were going to say, JC, where's the mask?
That's all I was wondering what you were going to say.
Is it too early to go into that sort of deep? Yeah, we'll wait until later on for that. We've got 11 in. So thanks, folks, for joining us today, wherever you are in the world. As you say, there are we have got others on with us. We've got Michelle, who at the moment is just delicately handling the cock. Very lethal with that pin where she places it, though, right at the top of the head.
Yeah, got to be very, very careful there on the head.
Yeah. You got Scott. He's playing with his cock as well, but he has a pit in his. He's got nuggies. He's got nuggets.
It's got the nuggets.
And me, I'm just painting around the edge of his shield at the moment. That's all I'm doing. Got folks all saying hello to folks. Lindsay says, I would, but I'm not good at the moment, Joshy. Hope all's well, Lindsay.
You take care, Lindsay.
Yeah, take care of yourself, dude. Just if you want to insult people in the stream or chat, be my guest, mate. Whatever makes you feel better, do it. Do it. Jeff says, but for £28 with postage and its size, I'll live with it. That's a good price. How many bricks was that, Jeff?
Oh, just clicked on it.
Why couldn't you have said that just now when I was on the side?
I am actually still on it.
All right. Yeah, I can do stuff.
Oh, now you've munched nuggies. You can.
Yep. Nice and full.
Good.
1,562 pieces.
Oof.
That's a Sunday look one now.
Yeah.
That's a few months worth of building for me. It'll take me a week to get it out of the bag.
A week to get into the bag.
That's what I mean. You get. I heard that.
It measures.
Put some links in, Carl. Something useful.
What am I supposed to put them into?
It can't. It's not a computer. 30 centimeters across by 18 centimeters, and the height is 17 centimeters. So it's quite a decent sized build.
I'm looking forward to building these bikes that you guys sent me, though.
Oh, they're quite good to build, actually. When you put them together and you go, oh, bugger, I forgot to put that in. And then you go take it apart and put whatever it is in. Like the handlebars or the little piece that goes in the top of the motorbike.
Yeah.
It's like a symbol piece. No instructions with them.
Well, this is why I thought it would be a good one if I did that thing that me and JC have. Well, say me and JC have sort of talked about, the one that I gave JC the idea about. He doesn't seem too happy with it still, but I'm not budging. I'm not budging. I want to build it that way just for a laugh. Don't want to give too much away yet, people in this chat, because I have an idea to do something with a brick build that I think people might find quite funny.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Sounds ominous.
Show comments on stage. Why can't I have other messages? Okay.
They're getting what?
You know, you get private chat and other chat. I was going to type it in private chat, but I don't have private chat.
I've got private chat.
Right, Joshy, right hand side of your screen, look at the different words. There you see it says private chat. That's your private chat.
I see it.
It's a bit of a clue.
It's all right. I'm getting used to it. There we go. I'll put it in the private chat as to what I do, as to what I plan to build it with.
Well, I can't think.
Oh, well, I've done that again. Yeah, I'm getting used to all these buttons still.
You are.
I like it when you press the exit button.
Yeah.
See, if I right click right and L tap and tap the X button really quickly, Michelle builds up power in her skillet throwing arm, and if I press circle, releases that.
Yeah, and it's at hand as well.
Excellent. Yeah, Jeff saying 1400 plus bricks.
Yeah.
Athol's saying hello to Scott.
Hey, Ethel.
And he's also saying hello to everybody else. Sarah Jane says 1400 sounds like one of the aftermarket decal sets I have. Yeah. There's 13 watching. I don't know if anybody does go into Philip Prime's stream. I'll put the link in for him because he's on tomorrow. Incredible stream. So underrated. Does not get the attention it deserves.
You've got 16 thumbs up as well.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Copy link.
Are you just putting prime time in?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want everyone to go and have a look at Sarah Jane's
craft.
Right, why isn't that showing in the chat?
What?
That message Carl's just put in.
I haven't put a message in.
I have.
Oh, you have. Sorry, Carl.
I'm not here.
You are here, though. You're in the background. I can hear you. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, you mean on YouTube?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I'm looking as well. Hang on.
It's all right. I've got this one I can put in. There we go. That one's gone in. Right, folks. That is.
One of your heavies now. You can put it in.
If I delete mine.
It's all right, Michelle. It's all good. That link I've just put in, folks. It's for Phil's live tomorrow. Just check out his one from last week in the gallery, because I'm not joking. That car that you done, Sarah Jane, with all them decals. My God, that is incredible.
Yeah, but you want to see something impressive? Look at Sarah Jane's motorbike. The rims on them wheels with the carbon fibre. Oh my God!
Have we got any way of bringing that up so we can have a look at it?
Hang on.
Or does it involve going through stuff? Because I don't mind going through stuff. David Markey says Sarah Jane has made superb details, cars and motorbikes. I'm not joking, man. Yeah, seriously.
Definitely.
Serious hardcore vinyler. Or decaler, as you should say. But the bonus, though, Sarah Jane, with those 1/35th set decals.
Have you ever noticed nobody ever sees Sarah Jane? I bet she's like a shop or something, really, and they're just advertising toys. They're not models. Toys made in a factory.
We are not picking on you, Sarah Jane. We're actually
picking on you.
So many compliments.
If I'm going to pay a bottle of Malibu, I'm getting me money's worth out of it.
You said, stop picking on me. You're making me blush, you twat. Well, do you know what? Good. I hope so. Because it's nice to see you back, and it's nice to see you smiling and blushing again. Carl find a bottle of Malibu, cake, and a model of Josh's choice. Oh, right.
Oh, he's getting some finds today.
I would like. I might have a Bandai kit actually.
Oh, that sort of model. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Scott, not the Japanese one. If she's under 5 foot, then maybe, yeah.
Is that Sarah James? No, that's Paul. That's AJ. Not Sarah James. Oh, that's.
Where are we? There we go. Oh, no, don't paste. I want it to copy. Folks, anybody wants to come in? There we go.
Yeah, I might come in, Joshy.
You're more than welcome to, Scott. Just bring nuggets.
Okay.
Thank you.
More than
We'll have to
welcome.
go back out to get some.
Yeah, I'll have to go get another 20.
Oh, no. Bring 40. You got a box each then.
I can't eat that many.
I know, but I could.
Mm.
My cheat day.
Give it a
Well,
go.
say again, Michelle.
I said I'd give it a good go.
Oh, well, and I would. I can't remember. I can't remember what this was, but I saw a picture ages ago saying man dies after eating 151 nuggets.
Wow.
And the caption underneath was, so we can eat 150 then. Is that what you're saying? I'll give that a go, yeah. Do you get the spicy nuggets where you were, Scott?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I haven't seen them on the menu.
They don't have them. If you get them, I would personally, myself, I wouldn't have them because the batter, it's like a powdered batter underneath and it sits on your tongue and that's what burns.
Right.
Uh,
No, we've got wicked wings and hot and spicy KFC, but that's
oh, we've just got the spicy KFC over here now and a spicy chicken burger as well. It's almost like they copy each other because they don't know what to do for each other.
yeah, they call them zinger burgers.
Yeah, we've got those, mate. They're quite popular over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the burgers. Is that the car you mean, Carl?
Athol's saying, Joshy, Sarah Jane used to be a certain type of female that enjoyed an early morning dip in the sea. Oh. Having fallen off a jetty after a night on the sherbet. Really?
Oh wow.
Sarah Jane, fair play to you. There's nothing, Athol, why don't you be doing that as well, mate? It'll warm your cockles up and probably golf up a little bit. Cockles, Scott, cockles, they're a form of seafood.
Oh, are they?
I love people.
Sarah J, 150, challenge accepted. Thank you, Athol. I'll never get over that. I was young. Oh, bless you. There's nothing wrong with doing stuff. Well, there's nothing wrong with doing stuff when you're at any age. In fact, if anything, years ago, when I went to Switzerland with one of my exes, there was a playground that she lived near. And we always used to go and sit and play on the swings, and me and my mates used to do stuff on the park and stuff. And you get all the old people looking out the window at you, and you could imagine they just sat there going, look at those lot, hooligans. Yeah, look at us lot having fun.
We got them here.
We call them Karens over here, Scott.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole state's full of them.
want to stop you doing stuff.
Yeah, we call them a Karen.
We're trying to get a stadium down the Hobart, somewhere to play football, and you should see the amount of Karens come out with that. Terrible.
I love watching the Karen compilations on YouTube.
Yeah.
I can't. It makes me angry. it makes me angry that those people have got bugger all else better to do in the world than just sit in their window and wait for a car to park up half an inch away from the curb and be like, you can't park there. Law, government, safety regulations of the Highway Code, Section 5, Paragraph 4 of my bottom, you can't park there.
I find some of them so funny. They're just hysterical.
There was one I've seen
We've-
on is in America. Now, American roads, they're intersections, like they're crossroads that we have.
Oh yeah.
They have, unlike we have, they have pedestrianised bike lanes in the middle of those roads so they can go straight over, which is what we don't have. We have ours in the right and left hand lane, don't we? So they can hit oncoming traffic. So it's if they get knocked over, it's their fault. But there's one in America I was watching. There's a guy, there's a woman in the middle of the road, and she's on something. She's not walking. You can tell by the speed she's moving. She's on something. And this car just generally goes past her. And this woman's like, oh, God. Oh, my God. Did you see how close he got? My God. So what she decided to do is carry on going through the middle of the road into oncoming traffic, cross the crossroads into oncoming traffic, and she pulls into the lay-by of, I think it's like a Wendy's or something, or a Greg's or whatever it is they've got over there.
Near Wendy's.
Yeah, and she gets out. She doesn't even get out. She pulls into the park and round the drive-in, and she says, excuse me, you just come close to hitting me. Do you know how close you were? And the bloke gets out the car and he goes, ma'am, none of your business, but go fuck yourself politely. You're not supposed to be in the middle of the road on a disability vehicle while you're in the road. Second of all, while you following me through a drive-through. Third of all, mind your own business, my dear. I don't want this today, so please can go about your business.
Oh,
She's literally in the middle of the road on motorised. I've seen it before, Michelle. People over here, they do the same. They drive these motorised scooters in the middle of the road, thinking they're cars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And cars are behind them beeping, and they're telling them to go round. Go round. You're in the middle of the frigging road. How am I supposed to go round you?
Yeah. Some of them
Oh,
are like
shit.
those.
They're just bringing.
Lindsay, wow, we've just been hit by a mini tornado. Crap was flying everywhere. Jesus, holy moly.
Oh,
Wow. Lindsay, which way is it going? Because we're on the same, as the crow flies, we're on the same line.
you're saying
Pretty
path.
much. Yeah.
Ah,
Hang on a minute. Is
Got
JC
pictures?
outdoors? Yeah, we've got pictures. Is JC inside or outdoors? Sarah,
oh, he'll be home now.
he'll be home now. He might have gone outside there to put the washing out. Sarah says cockles are lovely, lovely seafood. Love seafood. I was in Pompeii, Portsmouth, with some Marines. After a good night, we slept in the back of a transit. Early morning, needed a wee, fell out the back into the sea. Driver parked end of the jet.
Oh wow! Oh,
That's
sounds like a
brilliant.
good night.
That's like a proper Bridget Jones moment. I can imagine where she opens at the back, she's like, whoops, and just falls out. Ever so polite whoops and just falls out like.
It'd be like, oh shit.
Lindsay says, wow, just been hit by that tornado. Dude, hope everything's all right. Sarah Jane says, really, Lindsay? Wow. I thought that's a very important question. Lindsay, is your stash okay?
Yeah.
That's what you built the shelter out of, Athol. It's cement and stash. That ain't moving. Sunshine and showers with a wind gust in South Wales. Lovely. Well, over here, we were forecast torrential downpour all day. I think I've had more rainfall out of my tap and the water's been turned on than we've had all day over here. Well, I've only been going for an hour.
No, we've not been. Oh, yeah. Gone quick.
Feels longer than that.
It's gone really
I'm not going
quick.
to. I won't be dragging this one out, folks. It won't be a 12-hour stream, but Terry's on at 6, so
No, it was nice this morning. It started raining from lunchtime.
That'd be one for your 500th sub, wouldn't it, Joshy?
it's a 12-hour stream. Mate, I'd quite happily do a 12-hour stream. I've got no problem doing that. In fact, if anything, Kit Bash, if you're about, watch this stream or hear of this, Kit Bash, you do 12-hour streams, mate. I'd quite happily do a 12-hour Kit Bash stream with you.
Oh. I haven't seen Kit Bash for ages.
No, neither have I. I know he's done a couple of videos on some shorts recently. They're quite good, always good to watch. But if you're out there, Kit Bash and Joy, hope you're both well, folks. Sarah Jane's put, nice here, even did some spraying outside this morning. Ooh, what are you spraying? Or is it one of those ones for it's a secret gallery?
Weeds.
Wait, yes, spraying weeds.
Weeds.
We've got the man from up north, the kitty cat himself, Mr. Panzer Cat, joining us. How you doing, Panzer?
Hey, Panther.
Hey, Panda.
The link's in chat, dude. And I can also send it to you if you're free. You're more than welcome to come on. We'll be going till about 6, 6:15. Because I know Terry's on at 5:30, and you guys will go over to Terry, and I'll transfer from there over then. So we'll pass each other over.
Ooh, tag team.
Oh yeah, no, but we're not tagging Scott in because Scott's selfish. He ate all of his nuggets to himself. Git.
Yep. Yeah, loved every moment of it.
Wasn't
And he
sharing.
loved hearing every moment of it.
Wasn't sharing.
No.
Oh,
You can
oh,
really go off people, Scott, you know.
I was giving you his pictures.
You did. Well, in fact, actually, no, Michelle, we can't give him too much grief. We did see them.
Yeah. He let us have a look. Yeah.
He showed us a couple. He showed us the box and about 3 of them.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you get.
You know,
Everyone's saying hello to. I was going to say Sarah Jane then, but I've just read her name. Everyone's saying hello to Panzer. Sarah Jane says, watching racing at Alton Park. Wet there at the moment. It's near Chester, by the way. Yes. I'm not that far away from Chester, to be fair. It's just north of me. Holy shit. I've dropped lucky. Came 300 yards from the house. Just retrieved my bins. Laughed my ass off. There is a line. There is a trampoline in the trees.
wonder where the kid is.
I want to see a backflip off it, Lindsay. I want to see a pike into a half twist onto the third branch.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody hell. It did say we're expecting some bad weather this week, but it's like us over here. It's supposed to have hammered it down all of Saturday, all of yesterday, and all of today. And I think it's rained for about 4 hours total in that time. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful. It was a bit windy, but it was absolutely gorgeous yesterday.
Yeah, it was windy here yesterday.
It's always windy here.
No, but it was a bit quite windy yesterday. But the kids were out on the mountain bikes yesterday.
Well, what about old
demoing electric ones?
They'll be all right with the electric ones.
Electric mountain. Yeah, they were on an electric mountain bike.
I don't want them. They were just playing.
Did you get pictures, Lindsay?
With the kids attached to it.
Yeah.
It's like, mummy, look what I can do.
Whee!
Where'd you go?
Oh, I shouldn't really be laughing about that. A couple of years ago, you know those jumping castles?
Oh, the bouncing castle. Mate, we've had the same.
Yeah.
We've had the same.
Last day of school 2 years ago, one of the primary schools had one set up, you know, kids having fun, last day of school and everything.
Yeah.
A big gust of wind came up and blew it like 10 metres in the air. Bunch of kids still on board, and yeah, it wasn't good.
The thing is, though, with them, it's
they should be anchored. Something.
It just wasn't anchored good enough, and really, when something like that happens, you just don't know when it's going to happen. And,
Yeah.
And it was a clear, still day at the times as well. So this gust of wind just came out of nowhere.
Wow.
No warning.
It's like Fenris was saying, Snowy and Connie, to be fair, they've experienced all 4 seasons in one day. Like, they've woke up and it has been absolutely glorious sunshine.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the day, it's absolutely battered it down and the wind's drawn up. And then at night, they're looking at like a 3-inch covering of snow.
Yes, we've got it in this country. It's called Donington.
See, we have to pay tax for our sun in this country. That's why we don't get any of it. The government get plenty over in 10 Downing Street. Jeff says, overcast with occasional light showers, stiff breeze at 15 degrees. Lovely. JC, get your buttocks in here.
Stiff breeze.
Sarah Jane, don't lie, Panzer, you're sleeping really. He's having a cat nap, Sarah Jane.
I like Lindsay's.
Chores, Panzer, it's called housework. Have I missed one from Panzer? Yeah, Panzer says, sorry, I'm tied up with chores right now. Hey, you kinky bugger. Where's chores from? Is she with that? That's yeah, okay. I see what he's done. Chores is a nickname for the little redhead down the road.
Yeah. He's got to be careful with that one.
Lindsay's put, lol, Scott, at least there was no cows flying in the sky.
Yeah, you know the problem with that, if there were cows flying around in the sky?
I've heard of animals being taken in certain storms.
If they poop.
Oh. Mate, that's a right shit storm that is to be put in. I'll get my own coat, shall I? And you got JC, get your arse in here. JC Bricks and Builds saying afternoon, Joshy gang and all in chat. The link's in the Only Models group. JC, get in here. Everyone's saying hi to JC, and JC saying hello to Folkage. Sarah Jane's put, if the cows fly here, we're in big trouble as they're made of concrete. It was that one line. Sorry, go on, Scott.
I was just saying we've got fiberglass ones. One of the big dairy farms / factory down the road got fiberglass cows in the yard.
Yeah. I've seen there's a couple of those over here. They have them on the front of butchers or the side of a butcher's building occasionally.
No, just promotional cows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just got back in from being out. I bloody told you, Lindsay. That's the reason. I told you, Lindsay. JC was out.
Okay.
JC, are you the cause? Where is it? Are you the cause of this? Look at that message. Are you the cause of that? Because Lindsay's very panicked right now. He also mentioned this, which I do believe you have the power to lift a trampoline. I told you, Lindsay, it was JC. Just got back in from being out and now upstairs trying to sort out something for dinner as Shania's hungry. Oh, bless her. How's she getting on with the Warhammer?
Oh, she's doing an amazing job.
I know. I saw the photos of the week in Phil's gallery. Was it Phil's gallery or someone's gallery? Yeah, look. I love that purple and gold. It's a good colour combination. I've left a message up and now I can't remember which one it was. There we go. Sarah Jane said, JC, Lindsay knows you've been out. Lindsay's put, we're prone for having mini tornadoes this time of the year in the east where I am.
Wow.
We never get them over here. How did Lindsay know I've been out? JC farted. JC said, give me a few mins and I'll take and send some pics. No, not those ones, JC. Not yet. Too early for those ones. 10 o'clock and in private.
Does JC mean he took evidence shots of him causing that tornado?
This is just a flat line. It's one of those ones where you see it occasionally in films. I think it happens in Naked Gun quite a lot, where he's driving and then in the rear view mirror you just see an explosion happen in the background, but they're just like la-di-da-di-da, carrying on about their business.
Yeah.
It's like JC when he walks, he just like does a little fart, la-di-da, turns around, there's half a building missing.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
All right.
So JC sending pics in.
Uh-oh. No, it might be Shania's Warhammer.
Oh, there we go. These are right to show, JC, yeah?
Sounds like familiar. It's like I've got Carl's phone on my desk charging and I've got my phone beside me, so I've got pingage going left in my left and right.
Are these all right to show, JC, yeah? Oh, I've just come out of StreamYard, now I can't find it. Sarah Jane's put, had an earthquake or earth tremor here once, awesome seeing the shockwave. Do you know, I've only known the UK to have 3 earthquakes. One I was asleep for. The second one, well, the second and the third one, I was awake but lying down at the time. I was lying on the sofa for the one of them and in bed for the second one. So I've never actually stood up for it.
I was actually at work on one, and I was a civil servant then, and this is this is going years back, and my desk in the building was actually shaking with the tremors. And I'm like, we're all sat around and just looking at each other because everyone in the room's like, okay, what the hell is going on? And it's just like, it's only small, but it's like, this is like a solid concrete building. What's going on?
Yeah, the thing that gets me is scary that they're designed to wobble, you know, like the Burj Khalifa.
It's just like, yeah.
Designed to sway and move. No, you're okay. You're all right. I'll stay on the ground, thank you.
It's like, yeah.
Right, so JC, once I've figured out how to get those up, mate, I'll bring them up for you. David Markey's saying, wondering what to have for dinner. Scampi or a hot pot?
Oh.
That's like asking, what do you call your first kid?
Right. What's your right? It depends on, to me, it depends on the weather.
Yeah, because that's 2 completely opposite food genres there, isn't it? Like, that's something really comforting and warming.
Yeah.
And cozy.
Yeah. See, a hot pot to me is more of a colder weather meal.
Yeah. See, David, with your hot pot, what you're going to have with it? Because if you're going to have beef, you could do, if it's diced beef, I suppose you could do a quick and simple surf and turf with bites, scampi and beef bites.
Have a word with Scott. He knows quite a bit about surf and turf.
You what, Carl? Remember, you're not here, Carl.
Oh yeah, sorry, Scott.
Right then, let's have a butcher's at some of these. Right, folks, I've got some photos from JC, and these are what Shania, his daughter, these are what Shania has done, and I think they're absolutely incredible.
Oh, look at that cock.
Well, I don't know if folks can see this.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's one that she's done. She's JC said she's just started doing the base as well.
Nice.
There
It's
we
all
go.
about the base.
It is. Look at that. That well done, Shania. That is beautiful.
I like that colour.
Yeah, I love the purple and the gold. I think it goes really well.
Wow.
That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, hang on. There we go. Still trying to figure these out. Right, I hope I go the right way with this one. Yeah, there we go. There you are, Scott.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
So pretty.
It is. That I love that colour. That purple's really nice.
Doing really well, isn't she?
She is. We've got a young budding warhammerist.
Can I just say something?
Oh,
No, I'll leave until you finish there.
Look at that. That is very, very good, Shania. Absolutely love that golden purple colour. You've done really well with those. Well done, Pooh Whale. Pooh Monkey's very happy with those. Oh, hang on.
Be happy about that.
There we go. I'm back. That's some beautiful work, Shania. Well done. Loving that colour. Yeah, JC says Shania painted the bases earlier. David Markey says it's a scampi or hot pot, but I had a nice large piece of salmon last night. Ooh.
Ooh.
Smoked salmon?
Sarah Jane's got, well, David, you've avoided a fine on that one, mate. Sarah Jane says, David, correct answer is both. Where I worked, Sarah Jane saying, where I worked at the time, there was a big glass frontage. If you remember the glass wave in the Matrix film, it did that. Ooh, yes, I did when the helicopter hit it.
I'd be a bit freaked with that.
Well, this is the thing, like you say, like with that Burj Khalifa, it's the highest building in the world, and it's designed to sway. I think it's so many degrees in all directions in wind and earthquakes. And you imagine being on the highest floor and you look out the window and you're overhanging the ground and the building is to the left of you or the right of you. That's not going to go down too well if it snaps.
No.
Because it isn't. This is weird. I don't know how to describe this in wobbling, but imagine that's the building, my paintbrush. It's not going to break falling the one way. It breaks when it comes back, because that's when it meets that. It's the whipping
distance.
Yeah. Oh, Athol, I'm going to Scotland. Pork ribs, mashed tatties for dinner with apple juice to wash it down. David Markey says, that's nice. It's better than Dad's. I think you know about Shire's painting. Panzer says, purple and gold. Was he choking it with a wedding ring? Oh. Well, the way to get that off is you put string underneath of it. Ah, there we go. There you are, Shania. Pooh Monkey and Pooh Whale. The ultimate crime duo. For those of you who are wondering what that means, Shania calls me Pooh Monkey and I call her Pooh Whale.
Yeah, the tens of them dealing from each other.
Yeah, it's our little thing we've got going. Shania also mentioned of doing something to the base earlier, which is a very big word for us, but not for her. Dry brush it. What? She's going to apply detail, JC?
Wow.
You want to take a leaf out of her book then and try it? Joking.
She's literally taking note of what's going on around her, isn't she?
Yeah. Good.
It's all good stuff. I mean, without young people doing this hobby, it's going to die. So
that's very true.
Yeah.
Very
well,
true.
mate, the way the world's going, and I've said this in a couple of streams now, the way the world's going, model kits, they'll all be electric cars. They'll all be a one brand, a Toyota Prius. Being as Tesla's about to be blown out of the water by that build your dream car, there'll be one of those, or it's going to be, what was the other one? It'll just be a world of streamers, like gaming streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Or people that go out and say, I'll give you 100 billion, squillion, bajillion dollars if you eat this prickly pineapple that's been moldy for a month. And they get famous. Like Mr. Beast, he got famous from giving people money.
Yeah.
And I watched one yesterday. He was in a school, and it was like this 15-year-old kid, and it was $100,000 in a big glass tank in the middle of the forecourt in his school, and it was $100,000 there in cash if he could beat an NBA player.
Beat an NBA player?
Yeah, as in get more 3 points, 4 points, and half-point shots than the NBA. The NBA, he had, I think it was, he had 5 attempts to hit as many halfway shots as he could, and he only had to get 1 in. The pro had 5 attempts and he had to get 3 in. And the pro got 2 in on his 3rd attempt and missed the other one, but the other guy got it all the 1 in and won $100,000 live.
Wow.
Everybody, I think
going home after that. Oh, look what I won.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. You probably got to pay tax on that.
Oh, God, yeah.
If it was done here, you wouldn't have to.
In America, you might as well give half of it to the...
In America, you pay tax on everything.
Yeah.
That's it, JC. Mr. Beast's recent video. And we've also had... I haven't seen her for a long time, and I hope she's been very well. We've got Sophie joining us, saying hi, everybody. Hello, Sophie.
Sophie.
I hope you're well. Good to see you. I've been here for a few weeks, so all's well.
Yeah. Anything like that, like could be a Tats Lotto win, or anything like that, you don't pay any tax at all.
Because over here, anywhere you go, if it's, I know America's different with their national lottery because theirs is taxed. Over here, ours isn't. So like that 100 and something odd is 180 million that Austrian guy won in the Euros a few weeks ago. He will get all that to himself. But it's like what Carl mentioned a while back. When you win a substantial amount of money, it's not actually your money because the government would still like some of your money. So what they do is, if I was to say, right, folks, I've just won £100 million, I'm going to give everybody £100,000. I'm going to give you all £200,000. If I wanted to do that and give you that money, quote me if I go wrong on this, Carl. If I was to give Scott $100,000, if I died, Scott would have to pay tax on that money.
Yeah, within 7 years.
Yeah, within 7 years of
if Scott dies, I have to pay tax on that money, and I can't get it back. I don't think.
I'm not sure about that. But yes, the government will screw you anyway. They can.
Yeah, they'll get you anyway.
If you've got money, the government need to have it because they have to buy really important things like their own paddling pools or pony food for their kids or a pearl necklace for their wife, which I'm sure they get most nights. But biscuits, we can't forget about biscuits.
Well, they've got to have the best.
Folks are saying hello to everybody. Sophie saying hello to everybody.
Hey, Sophie.
Yeah, it's good to see
baby
you.
cakes. Hello, baby cakes.
Baby cakes. I haven't got that
Hi, baby cakes.
As you can probably hear, Carl's in the background.
Carl's in the background, baby cakes. Oh my God.
Carl's not here.
He's suffering today.
JC says, yup, the last guy even beat Neymar at goal shootout. JC, I never got that far because my nephew decided that he got bored of watching the video, so just decided he wanted to put something else on. He does that. He could be in the middle of a film that he wanted to watch, but all of a sudden he wants to watch a quick 10-second clip on YouTube, so he'll put YouTube on and then he'll just won't watch the film. But I've really got into that film. He did it the other night. We were playing South Park, the Fractured Butthole game, and he just all of a sudden said, it's very interesting how he does things because I figured him out quite quickly.
I'm just has he got underlying?
How many what?
Underlying issues.
Oh, massively, yes.
ADHD, stuff like that.
Yeah. He says to me Saturday, he goes, he was getting ready because he slept downstairs Saturday night. I bring his mattress downstairs for him and I put it on the floor. I sleep on the sofa. We both watch the wrestling. Well, we both watch it. He's normally spark asleep. But I said to him, he was getting himself into bed. Like he took his snuddy off, put his shorts on, lying in bed, getting himself comfortable. But he put his control pad down, and I was like, let's have a look at something, mate. I just want to have a look at settings, what you can do on it. I haven't played this game yet. So I was flicking through, having a look, and he weren't paying attention at all. He was like, yeah, And then he said, can I just have my pad? I just want to have a check on something. And I was like, yeah, sure. Exited the game, goes on FIFA. Starts playing FIFA. I'm like, you're not playing South Park? He was like, nah.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, you said you wanted to do something? He said you want to check something? He was like, yeah, I want to check something on FIFA. And I was like, couldn't it have waited? And he went, no.
Oh.
He's a git, an absolute git. If I go upstairs and I say, I can have a go on Fortnite for you, he'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to go and grab a drink or do something. I'm just going to go check something downstairs. He buggers off. He goes downstairs and watches YouTube downstairs so we can, because he can't do what he wants. He's a git. I love you to bits, Tommy. I absolutely love you to bits. But he's a git.
Yeah.
He is at that age, though.
Yeah.
Right, we got Baby Kate's coming in. She says the first thing she says is, "Hi, so don't die."
What?
That was the first thing she says was, "So don't die."
Okay.
No. Well, I'm on my third life theoretically, so I've died 3 times already. She says hello to everybody, and everybody is saying hello to Baby Cakes. Hey, Baby Cakes. JC says, oops, sorry, spoilers. Mate, you're spoiling nothing because Mr. Beast is a turd and everything that he does is, I think, a complete waste of time. She's put, everyone's saying hello. Baby Cakes has put, haha, oops, Josh, no attention span. I have got an attention span. Oh, shine red ball. Did you see that ball go over then? Sorry. I was thinking about lottery talk. Oh, yes. Yeah. Do you know my way around that? I'd just be like, right, folks, get your PayPal link set up. Get your whatever it is set up. Make your wish lists. And I'd just purchase everybody's wish list. I'd buy everything on your wish list. And that's how I'd do it.
Okay, Lamborghini,
JC, if you
$2 million house.
Are you gonna do what somebody that we know does? Sticks his entire layout in the
Around the house.
Yeah.
Or the house
You never know.
yeah.
I'll have the room then.
Yeah. Well, this is what this guy does from Liverpool. You see, he just gets everyone to purchase his stuff for him. I'm surprised he hasn't bought for a new house yet.
Oh, well, surprise.
God damn it, Scott. Joshy, you may need to recorrect your choice on Mr. Beast. You just got the look from Shania. Shit.
Ooh.
Hi, Shania. Damn it. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, good. Mr. Beast is very good. We like Mr. Beast. Tosser. We like Mr. Beast. I love him. Does really good things for people. Makes absolutely terrible chocolate, but does really good things for people.
Right.
I apologise for the typos. Haven't slept per usual. That's okay, Baby Cakes. Neither has Scott.
I have.
Sophie says, please
I
buy me a... Say again, Scott.
I just said I have and I can prove it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Prove it. Prove it.
Well, yep, right there. See? I was asleep when I did this. I'm talented.
Is that a nipple clamp?
I don't know what's going through your mind, Joshy, but no.
I'm just wondering, it looks like you've clamped something on the very tip of something. It looks like that's designed to go somewhere else.
What have you used them before, have you, Joshy? You seem to know a lot about it.
We'll just wait until the green room for that chat, Scott. Too many people will know about that in live if we talk about that. But yeah, anyway, look, pineapples are a lovely animal, aren't they, Scott? Platypuses are weather's great.
Yeah. They got poisonous spikes on their rear legs too.
They do. Sophie's saying, please buy me a box of kittens, please. Sophie, if I win £100 million, I'll buy you a cattery. There's a nice motor yacht I fancied, but running it will be the problem. No, you're not meant to run it. It's a boat. It goes on water. You'll have to float it. Sarah Jane says, Joshy, I need an extension for the house for the stash. I'm already sleeping in the garden. What if I buy you a 40-foot container and bury it in the ground for you, Sarah Jane?
Ooh.
She doesn't.
Bomb shelter.
Exactly. If anybody's seen the guy Colin Furs, check him out. And if Colin Furs can give me a shout out, I'd love that. JC says she doesn't believe the way you said that. I really like Mr. Beast. He's a I nearly said the top. He's an absolutely amazing fella. I love his moustache. His moustache is amazing.
One day your daddy will be able to grow one. But me,
Kinky, it's Josh. You talking about the nipple clamps? He's the kinky one. See, he's gone speechless now.
Oh, I heard Carl's background comment.
the little boy.
So delicately soft skin. Oh God, JC, if you want to come in and vent this out, you can do.
He's doing the dishes, isn't he? He said that already.
Yeah, with his lovely soft hands and delicate dishes. It's not Thursday yet. We can't take the piss out of him. You know that.
I'm not taking the piss. I'm extracting the urine.
Yes, I can't think of anything to come back to that. Very good. He is kinky, isn't he, baby cakes? You should see what he has done with the handcuffs. He doesn't use those to keep it. Sophie's just put, I'll get my handcuffs, as I said.
Just put, I'll get my handcuffs.
Do you have that problem as well, Sophie, where they meet the wrist too much, or am I asking too many questions in this early space of time? Shall we go around the bench? It's been a while. It's all right, I'll start with me. There's me. I've painted the outer of his shield, and I've put a silver line down there. That's all I've done. Spent too much time having a good time, having a laugh with you guys. Michelle isn't there at the moment. Hello.
Hello, just putting this together.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the motor.
Bloody hell, that's intricate.
Oh. It's under the bonnet, son. That's an Australian ad. I don't know if you've got it over there, but yeah.
That's
I can't even remember what the ad was for, but anyway.
Oh, well, it rings up. Was it Barclay card?
No, I think it was. I think it was a corn ad, sweet corn ad.
Oh, the Jolly Green Giants.
Might be. I don't know. Anyway, at the start of the ad, the phone rings and the old bloke on the porch just says, picks up the phone and says, "Under the bonnet, son."
Well, every time I hear a phone go off over here, I like to do the Trigger Happy TV one.
And you got a pair of kids in the top window eating sweet corn, and all the juices are spraying out, making it sound like it's raining. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You'll have different adverts over there. I've just got a photo from JC. And I will be showing it, JC.
Ooh.
And I got another photo from him. That's looking really good, that is, Scott.
Yep.
Looking really good.
Nipple clamps was holding this part together, so because I only just glued it. It should be right.
Yeah.
So I should be able to move it up to this part of the fuselage. That's if it's, but it doesn't always stick, so I'm going to have to use
I'd be really paranoid of doing stuff like that because knowing my luck, I'd put it together and it'd crush the model or something.
That's why you get clamps that don't have strong
Bitey points. Yeah, yeah.
Spring. Like it's strong enough to hold it together. The only problem with these is they need rubber pads here.
Oh, maybe.
When you
Yeah,
come to surfaces like this, they just slide off.
yeah, yeah. I found that I got some the little black ones with the orange clamps, the plastic ones that move. Bloody hell, you can't keep anything straight holding them. They fly out, ping out, and everything.
Only if it's got a slope. If it's flat like a wing, it's fine. It's just not something like this. Yeah. So I'm going to have to use.
My dad got some years ago in the front of his car. It looks like chainmail, but it's rubber, and it's flat. And you put it down on the front of his car, like above his steering wheel and stuff. He used to put his phone on there, and his phone wouldn't move.
Yeah, that's all they need. Something like that on the things here. That's all you need on them, and it'll fix all that. Like these pegs, they're like that.
Yeah.
But they're rubber. But we'll just do it the old-fashioned way.
I will go through chat shortly, folks. I've just noticed that one at the bottom. Lindsay's put some tape on the clamp, Scott.
I thought about that.
That's a very good idea, Lindsay.
I actually tried super gluing some. Oh, I tried to put some of this on there and let it dry.
Okay,
that's latex, and that would have done the trick. But
wouldn't that peel off after a while, though?
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. No. Well, it's coming on lovely, that is, dude. Thank you.
No worries.
I don't know if Michelle's back yet or not, but I'll jump back into chat and then I'll show those off in a minute for you, JC. So apparently I've been let off this time. Right. Thank you, Shania.
Isn't that sweet?
That means I avoid the mini skillet pan.
Oh, dear me.
Baby Cakes was saying kinky, Scott, but you have them. About the clamps. And then literally, as I was just talking about the handcuffs, Sophie put literally, I'll just go and get the handcuffs. Sarah Jane's put, I think I'm in the wrong stream. Sarah Jane, you're never in any wrong stream. Every stream you're in is the right one. You're never in the wrong stream, my darling. Never. Lindsay's there saying, hands like a little princess, so soft and so delicate. Sophie says, where did I put my latex dress? Well, hey, do they go with the thigh-high Doc Martens though, Soph? JC's put, I sent something in the chat with a video. I'll get on to that shortly, dude. Panda's put, if you have a green ball in your left hand and a green ball in your right hand, what do you have?
Incredible Hulk in it.
I don't know if I should say.
You've got the complete and undivided attention of the Jolly Green Giants. Panzer, have you finished your housework yet? Get your buttocks in here, dude. I'll send the link over to you. We'll only be going for another hour or something till Scott comes on, till Terry comes on. So yeah, after me, folks, Terry over at Little History will be on at 6:30 on the one of the most amazing names for a model channel anybody could ever think of, the super. I say super modeling entertaining group, but it's not. It's Super Modelers Engineering Group, isn't it?
I think it's changed to entertainment, but don't quote me on it. You could be used either way. You wouldn't know.
It's
it's universal.
But it's fundamentally known as the Smeg stream, and it's one of my favourite evening streams. You get a wide variety of folks going on, doing all kinds of stuff, and very funny.
Speaking of which, she's just put the stream up.
Is Terry about? Do you want to send Terry the link for here? See if he wants to pop in for an hour. Say I've got 3 seats available. Anybody wants to come in? There's more than welcome.
I reckon he's running around like a headless chook trying to get the thing sorted for his.
Probably.
He's usually like that.
Probably.
He's never organised though.
I know, because yeah.
God,
He might-
Baby Cakes was saying I was just going.
Work.
Sorry, Michelle.
I'm going to say he might still be at work.
Oh no, he's home.
No, is he?
It's just that he'd be running around trying to get things organised for his stream.
Yeah,
I reckon
true.
he does that. He'd be trying to get something to eat and change the clothes and wash up and yeah.
Aye.
Baby Cakes is saying I was just going to say where's Panzer, and he appears. Meow. Folks are saying hello to each other. And we've got Mom and Son Train Rail fans in. Tammy and Ray in. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Ray. Hope you're both well.
Hey, Tammy Ray, here you go.
She's put lol walked in during green. Lord. Hi, guys and girls in chat. So, Tammy, in case you missed it, Panda's had a question for everybody. If you have a green ball in your left hand and a green ball in your right hand, what do you have?
I like your answer better.
That's what Panda put. You have the complete and undivided attention of the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
Which I thought was brilliant. But hello, Tammy and Ray. Hope you're doing well. Athol sent 2 photos to publish. You have indeed, which I will get onto right now. So, folks, I'm just going to nip over into my massages.
Is that what we call it?
Yes. Yes, my massages. I will take that message off chat so that it's not left up and everyone can see. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, let's bring this up. No, I've just closed fade. Do you know what? There we go. Do that instead. Right, JC. I do love this. It's one of my rapidly ultimate favourite little models that JC has got. So this is a message from JC for us who are taking the piss out of him a little bit. That's JC's message.
I'm going to say we've got a sponge.
We've got the calf. It genuinely looks like he's got a 5 o'clock shadow though here, didn't it? And then we've got a video to go with it. Oh, that's ace.
He's only made him.
Have you seen that, Carl?
It even dances like JC.
It does. Like a night fever, night fever. That's absolutely brilliant. Let me just go back up again because I need to get the one from Athol up. That's ace, that is. I love that. Absolutely love that. Can I get the one from
Brilliant.
Athol?
Oh,
Should make it do the stance right at the very end, the double finger salute.
Oh, bloody hell, Athol. So that's what Athol's got on at the moment, folks.
no.
And he's got a video that goes with it, and I'm wondering if he's animated it as well. Oh, no, he hasn't. Ooh, I like that.
Just imagine if that was animated.
Now that would, yeah, that would be all right. That's some beautiful work on that, Athol.
Huge.
It looks like something out of the Matrix meets Alien meets Avatar. This thing.
Weird, isn't it?
That's really cool, Athol. I like that. He's still doing some pieces there to it as well. That's a really nice dude. I do like that. Thank you. We've got everybody saying hello to everybody. Everybody saying hello to folks. JC saying, Carl, you're a git.
What have I done?
You are.
I'm not
Sarah
here.
Jane. You are. You're in the background. Sarah Jane saying, fantastic work, Athol. Fantastic work, Athol. That was a mouthful. Sophie says, start singing for hands that do dishes and builds models to use mild green Joshy liquid. Trademark that. I like that. That's Sophie's jingle for myself. I love that. But no, JC's the one that has the super soft fairy soft hairy hands.
Yes, thanks to his sister.
Say again.
Thanks to his sister.
Yes. Yeah. I have to say, thank you very much. No, I've just had a complete brain fart. A name's got out of my head.
Lulu.
Lulu, you're a legend.
But I got a feeling JC might spell it with a B.
Right. Yeah, JC, Panzer, just click on that thing in the middle, see what it does.
Boobies! I mean, what?
Where? Who? What?
Oh, what a?
Where? Don't shout stuff like that and not bring it up.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay. Just Sarah saying, nice.
Give me a couple of minutes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Are you off to go and get some more nuggies?
No.
Boobies.
Did you got boobies?
This sounds ominous.
Well, you did say you can't bring stuff like that up if you ain't going to bring them up.
No. You can't shout boobies and not be bringing boobies up.
Yeah, and then he said he'll be back in a sec. So where's he going?
So what's he doing?
To get some boobies. If he's got a bee with a costume of a ghost over it, I'm going to be very impressed. Everyone's laughing at Scott. Ray heard it. Hey, Ray. I don't know what Scott's doing, but it could be a hoot or a pear. No, I'll get my coat.
You never know. No, but you
No,
never
that was a bad one.
know.
Yeah, I'm really thinking I should do something. Panzer, he's going to drop off the nuggets. 20 individual little droplets.
Yeah, dropping them off as he flies over.
Dropping them off as he flies over.
Yeah, nuggets.
It was the old advert, wasn't it, from McDonald's when they were in the back of the plane and they used to go, McNuggets away, and jump out of the plane.
I can't remember that one.
Oh, he's getting his coat.
No.
Yes, Panzer, like Threads. I have watched the film now, mate, and I have to say I know exactly what you mean by it being an eye-opener. I was very impressed with that film, considering it was filmed in the early 80s. On that, it looked like it had a budget of about 55 quid, but yes, a very powerful story that. If no one knows what I'm referring to, there's me and Panzer and Carl were having a chat about current events of the world and what it might lead up to and stuff, and talking about nuclear fallout. And Panzer mentioned the film from, is it 1984, Panzer, or 85? A film called Threads, where it's one of the main targets for nuclear fallout was Sheffield, believe it or not, at the time. And I think it said in the film they dropped they did an airburst explosion just over the North Sea, and it pretty much leveled the whole of Sheffield. And then it shows the film through the 13 years of the nuclear fallout, and my God, what an eye opener! It come up halfway through saying they dropped, I think it was 8,000 kilotons on the whole of the UK, and it sent us back to the Middle Ages. With a population of about 4 million people.
Yeah. God. It's like you wonder what effects them people would have as well. Health conditions and.
Not the greatest. I watched because as a lot of you know, I love my history, and I'm just starting to get into World War II. I do like my World War II. I love the planes and the vehicles and stuff like that, but the fighting side of it, I know it was gruesome, but I like armed combat with swords and shields, not where you stand 500 yards away and just shoot at each other. I like it when you used to have two wars running at each other and you had 3,000 blokes with swords, shields, arrows, and all that good stuff.
Armed combat.
Armed combat, yeah. No, it was a really good film. I did enjoy it. I haven't got round to watching the second one that you mentioned. Was it the next day? Was it, or What Tomorrow Brings or something? I can't remember what it was called.
When what?
That's it. Yeah, yeah. When the day after, The day after. Oh yeah, When the Wind Blows. That's an animated version.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that at school and all.
JC says, Joshy, I've sent a few more, bud. Yeah, JC, I've sent you the link, you git. There's an elbow. There's an elbow attached to that. You know what I mean? But if you've got Shania and food, mate, that's understandable. Let's have a look what you've sent. Where's my Facebook messengers? Ah, okay. I get you. Ooh, I like that one. Right, let's bring these up. Right, folks, JC's having a lot of fun at the moment playing with some AI interaction with his videos, and I think it's incredible the things that you can. I don't trust AI as far as I can throw it, but the stuff that you can do with it is incredible. So this is what JC is currently doing at the moment. Hopefully, he will be doing some of these for YouTube Shorts or something. So this is his. Is it your Crondis? This one. Oh, this is brilliant. So that's the dragon.
Yeah.
As it looks, but then this is brilliant. Do you know the one thing I love? I love how it carries on with the sky in the background, and it makes it look like it's frozen. If you look, it makes it look like the wall actually disappears, and it carries on going further background behind his paint rack. Oh, that's brilliant, dude. That's incredible. There was this one he sent as well. Ah, it's a red panda.
Oh, God, teddy bear. Oh,
Where's the chili sauce?
oh, wow.
I want one.
Oh, I love them bears.
That's really cool. And then this one is off Shania. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
He's in search of the holy chocolate.
He is. That is brilliant.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, these are incredible. Absolutely incredible. Cheers for those, JC. Shania, that is beautiful. I love that. Sarah Jane. Panzer says it's the day after 1983. JC's eating. He's behind the car, JC. JC, as you're eating, please warn Lindsay if you go outside. Yes, thank you, Sarah Jane. Yep, Crondis. Sarah Jane says, ooh, red panda, get the chili sauce ready. That's, I think Panzer will know that joke as well. Breeding awesome, JC. I think that could be bloody awesome or anything like that. Breeding awesome. Nice work, JC. Stop being greedy, Sarah Jane. Works just as well with barbecue sauce. Yeah, random one. Joe Rogan, if anybody's heard of him. He does podcasts. He actually did a live podcast with Donald Trump. And in the first hour, I think it had got over 1 million views. But yeah, he was doing a podcast once, and he was talking to a guy who does his own foraging and stuff like that. And he was saying that one of the tastiest meats that he's ever tried is bear meat, and this bear has only eaten blueberries.
Oh wow.
Like he's just literally just eaten blueberries, like to the stage where the meat's actually got like a tint of blue to it. And he said it was one of the tastiest meats he's ever tried. The thing with that is, though, is don't all bears have a parasite in them that live in their skin and their fur, and it's up to, I think it's an inch into their skin they can live. And if you eat them, it's like you ingest their eggs, and we get them as well, and you can't remove them.
Oh my god.
But
Really?
I've heard the bear meat. It's not the best one to eat. Other meats are available.
Yeah, they are.
JC says, I'll try and do Shania's figure and Crondy's fighting or something. Yeah. Oh, what about your vrums, your cars? Did you figure out how to do your car? Because I've got an idea for one, JC, that I'm not going to tell you about. Well, I will actually have to tell you about it, because you might have to print the 3D figure off for it. I have an idea. I might nick your AI idea, but I have an idea for a car.
Mm.
That's it. Bleeding nice work, JC, says Jeff. Yes, ruddy good stuff, sir. Ruddy good. Yeah, we'll run for another, 45 minutes, if that's all right.
Okay.
Terry's on at 6:30.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where are we? Where is the smeg?
I would put the link in, but I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cobber. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the Maker's Mojo tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Making Mojo with Smeg.
So, folks, when we finished 6 o'clock-ish, at past, we've got Terry over on Little History, and that's the live for his tonight. So he's on at 6:30. Go over and you know what you're doing when you go over to Terry. Give him some love.
Give us some good.
Give him something else, maybe. Yeah. Athol is saying, time for Nosh Joshi. Bye all. Thank you for coming in, Athol. Completely random pop-up, like, dude, but I appreciate you coming in, and thank you for the photos. Look forward to seeing some more work on them. JC says, I'll send a few I've tried with cars. We sent them. Sarah Jane says, JC, have you seen the ones with King Kong cleaning up his mess in New York videos? Funny seeing him trying to build a biplane. It wasn't the planes that killed him, Sarah Jane. Does anyone know? Can anyone finish that? Because the last line in that film, in the 1933 film, the Fay Ray one, it wasn't the planes that killed the ape. And it wasn't gravity either. It was something else. It was love. That's the message in that film. And the funniest thing was, what gets me is, if love is the message in that film, that was Adolf Hitler's favourite film. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Athol. Cheers, dude. Tammy's saying, hi, Sophie. Sorry, stepped away to cook the boys some lunch. Ooh, of course, yeah, because it's dinner time photos, not brekkie photos.
Wouldn't it be lunchtime? Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it's the evening. Yeah.
Let me say about it. Folks are saying goodbye to Sarah Jane. Folks are saying goodbye to Athol. Sarah Jane's saying goodbye to Athol. And we've got TBG joining us. How you doing, James? You all right, buddy? Hope you're well,
Hey,
man.
James.
They're running for the 40 minutes, dude. If you want to pop in the panel and have a chat with us, I'm meant to be painting him, but it's actually quite nice just sat here talking for a change. Scott, he's building. What are you building again, dude?
F4U course here, Tamiya, 148.
You think you swear at me?
I know, yeah. Bless you. And then Michelle is working on her tapestry.
You're being very careful.
I am. Well, I was going to say cock, but that's the head of the cock there, isn't it?
I'm working on my colourful cock, yeah.
And he's beautiful. He's ace.
There you go.
I want to add things to that, but I'm not going to.
Please feel free, Scott. Feel free.
Just use your imagination, everyone.
Yes. I've actually finished his face now. And I'm working place it properly. I'm filled out on his neck, top part. I'm working my way on the broad side of his neck. Next, I'll be doing yellow shading on his neck feathers. I do it right. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, that was really cool. I do like that.
But yeah.
You'd have to get Terry to come and join you with his crocheting one day. Because he said he was going to do
I'll get him doing something else different. I really will.
Yeah, just mention we might try and trick him.
No, I thought it was quite funny the other night when he was talking about his diamond dots, and he said I have had a go at diamond dots, and he said it's not just for women. So he said, remember he said that? I really wanted to put in. I was like, but Terry, didn't Dolly do dots as well?
Yeah.
But no, he's looking mint. Honestly, Michelle, I love that. Thank you.
I do like him. Thank you very much.
No worries. So yeah, that's what everyone's on TBG. So you can have a catch up. It was Jeff. It was beauty that killed the beast. It was definitely indeed. It wasn't gravity. It wasn't bullets. It wasn't the planes. Just done one for someone, Joshy. JC, I don't like the sound of that. Right, I'm probably going to butcher this, Tammy. Trichinosis is what bear meat can give you, but bear meat is eaten a lot in the US. Do you know, I'm quite a fussy eater when it comes to food, meats especially, but I'd like to try bear meat, but I'd also feel really guilty of what the animal I know it's come from, because I think bears, even though they rip your face off, are really cuddly and cute. I think bears are beautiful animals.
Mm-hmm.
Folks are saying hello to TBG and saying goodbye to Athol. Baby Cakes is saying, ooh, nice cock.
Thank you, Baby Cake.
And TBG's just woken up. Dude, it's a bank holiday, man. You're allowed to get up whenever you want. I was woken up this morning because I was having the west wing attached to the east wing. I didn't know I was having it done, but the builder thought it'd be good to do it.
They were hammering and drilling away, yeah.
Honestly, folks, 40 minutes before the stream was starting, I was on the verge of saying, should we not bother doing it? Because all you could hear was sound like someone driving around in my bedroom on a moped.
They're having a slight breakdown.
You only get it if the meat is not cooked thoroughly. Oh, okay. I don't know. It's a teddy bear. I don't know.
That's not. It's food.
Even Jeff's just put there. No, I couldn't eat teddy. No, I couldn't. I could not eat a teddy. Sarah Jane. Yeah, well, that's the thing as well. Like you can either have him sprawled across your floor so you can wipe your feet over him, or you can eat it. You know,
You know, you can have both.
I was just in Sarah Jane's message.
I was just reading the top one. Josh, it's a couple of guys doing video using AI. Just type it in, and the AI turns it to video shorts. The Kong building biplanes was brilliant. Even the one with Godzilla. Oh, now that'll be good. The Godzilla returning a sub to shore. The one thing that annoys me, and you know, I would frown and slap YouTube in the face for a lot of things, but the one thing I will actually admit to YouTube cracking down on, apart from all the spammers, the fake profiles, and all of the explicit camel toes that go flying around YouTube, they're actually clamping down on all this AI nonsense of people releasing I don't know, the latest trailer for Godzilla Part 5 when it comes out next week, and it's an AI film. Yeah, they've clamped down on that because it's like Terry says, you're getting people that are using these AI profiles, gaining hundreds of thousands of subs, and they're cranking out videos daily, but it's just nonsense. They haven't got a clue what they're talking about. People have got 7 fingers and 9 toes. They've got 4 eyes that rotate around the back of the head, and all the white is gobbledygook.
That'd be hard to sneak up on.
You'd be surprised. Saw a black bear in the wild, scary, but loved it all the same. Yeah, black bears aren't as dangerous as grizzlies. So they're not as big either. But still, I wouldn't want to mess with one. Have eaten guinea pig when in Peru, told niece, and she still hasn't spoken to me. Oh, bless.
That's the one I was looking at.
I don't even want to know what that tastes like. I'm curious.
There's not a lot on a guinea pig.
Is it like what is it called? Like a sprat? You just fry it and eat it.
The thing is, no, it's like a large. It's like, yeah, it's like a large hamster.
Yeah.
I used to keep guinea pigs. There's not a lot on them.
What I do with them.
Guinea your own pig. I mean, what?
No,
I bet it comes to guinea in some countries as well. Sorry.
There will be a delicacy in some countries. So yeah, it's their
10,000-year-old eggs are a delicacy in some country, but they still have sell-by dates on them when I buy them from Asda.
That's true. Very true.
I can't remember. I don't know if it's actually true or whether it was just used for a publicity stunt or something. But there was, you know, like these celebrity master chefs and all of these, like can cook, will cook, stuff like that, where they just get random people, don't they? Like Bake Off and stuff like that, British Bake Off and stuff.
Yeah.
There was, I'll have to find it on YouTube, but there was one. They got these guys to make sausages, and they'd done them, cooked them, presented them, and then the panel went up, tried them, and then it come down to the questions. And it's one of these ones where it's like, it's like the kids game that you play, like saying this model was not made by plastic. Yeah.
Oh, what do you think this is?
Yeah. So one of the questions was there was 3 options to pick from, and he gave you 3 answers. He said those sausages are made from one of the following meats: veal, something else, and have a think of what the third one was. Just when I say use your imagination, I mean open that mother wide open and use your imagination.
Flipper.
No.
What's the
one thing people frown?
Disgusting.
Say it again.
It's probably something disgusting.
Well, what's the one thing apart from the film Deep Throat where people frown upon eating?
Poo.
Dog.
No. They still practice it in some parts of the world.
Dogs still eating in some countries.
So yeah, they do. The third option, yes, JC. The third option was human flesh.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what the scariest thing was? The bloke who was doing the sausages, he was talking with a very strong German accent, and he almost sounded. Honestly, it was almost like they dug this guy up from somewhere, and it was like, right, we'll get a man who sits in a room full of white things with plastic sheets on the floor, and we'll get you on a cookery show.
God.
I'm pretty sure that's also illegal.
I'm pretty sure in some countries it is, but believe it or not, and JC has seen it, so he can verify this. In the state or the country or wherever it was they were filming, it wasn't. So that bloke was in his right to serve human flesh sausages.
Oh my God.
One of the judges actually walked off. She was like, the language she said, I can say it, but I won't. So I just choose not to. But yeah, you know what she said.
Did it sort of rhyme with Mike Hunt at all? It
does, yes. Yeah. Mr. Hunt was there a lot. And also Fork. That one.
Fork in the Road.
Yeah, Fork in the Road. Fork you was a lot as well. But no, human flesh.
Wow.
TBG says, how to get my nieces to clean out her guinea pigs, leave recipes out to cook them.
That'll do it.
Love it. I would do that for my sister's rabbit because my niece doesn't do it, but I love that rabbit. We call it Waggy. Well, I call it Waggy because, he does that.
Especially with potatoes and gravy and peas and carrots.
No, you can't eat a rabbit. It's wild, fluffy things.
Do around here.
Rabbit stew.
Hares are different.
No,
they get stuck in back at the
throat. That's too strong.
I think there's a song about that one too.
Is it baby cakes? But when I was younger, my dad and I went to Alaska to fish. We had some burgers we ordered for me. He asked me if it was good. I said yes. After I finished, he told me it was moose. I got sick.
Interesting.
I wouldn't like one of them right now.
Oh, hang on, wait there. Underneath, she's put cat.
No, I bet when you were trying to get people to guess.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, moose. Do you know?
I don't mind the odd chocolate mousse.
Do you know, Scott, as you said that, Panzer just typed that in. literally, as it left your mouth, Panzer had just typed it in. It was like me with the handcuffs. See, we work on the same minds before.
Yeah, we was using ESPN. Yeah.
Chocolate mousse and handcuffs. What a night.
Oh, no.
Sarah James Sarah Jane's put moose was nice, but I'm a carnivore. I'd try moose. I'd feel guilty again afterwards because mooses, I think, are really beautiful but dumb-looking creatures. I don't know what it is. They're beautiful.
They can be rather aggressive too. Like they will kill you.
Docile, though.
No, Scott. That's as soon as you enter the southern hemisphere. Everything above that doesn't want to kill you. Everything in your area does.
There's more people killed by moose than car accidents.
Is that because they're involved with the car in the accident? Like that one famous shot? Yeah, like that all famous one from years ago where it showed the arse end of a moose hanging out the front of a car, and it was just literally the back legs were hanging over the bonnet.
Oh no! Apparently they'll chase you down the road if they're angry enough.
Yeah,
you see that you got to run.
I can't think of where it is. I think it's either in Canada or Alaska, or well, it's both the same place, isn't it? It's either in Canada or Iceland or one of the two, Greenland. When polar bears, because they just roam naturally, it's good practice for people that live there, because obviously there's no crime because everyone knows everybody. If when they're out visiting or in the town or something, yeah, they leave their car doors open for their cars, so that like if I'm walking down the road and the polar bear just pops around the corner, you can just jump into that person's car.
The only problem with that is that they'll rip the car door. They'll literally destroy the car just to get to food.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that you've now just presented them with another with just a problem that they will formally solve. You just made themselves look like a tin of sardines now.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've seen videos. This is just normal bears, like grizzlies or black bear. I'm not sure which, but anyway, they've left their car door open to take something inside, and when they've come out, there's a bear in there trying to get the food. And they've literally destroyed the whole inside of the car.
Yeah, I've seen.
They ripped the seats apart and everything.
I've seen clips of stuff like that.
Is this what you were watching when we were streaming on Thursday night?
No, you're streaming on a Thursday night, I'm either sleeping.
One of my exes, was how to murder somebody and get away with it.
Moose attacks.
Who let that moose loose around that house?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't like one of them around the house, especially with their antlers, crying out loud.
Bloody hell, JC, you're really throwing yourself out there for a spanner, aren't you, today? I can't put it in PM, Jeff, because I can't send without spanners. This is a thing that I want to make everybody a spanner, but yeah, it's one of those, like, if I put, it's just me being me. It's just a me thing. It's one of those when exes break up. It's not you, it's me. No, that's a me thing. It wasn't hinting. No, but people do, JC. People write it in chat. Where's my spanner? I had one last week, but I can't find it no more.
You got a 10 mil?
I'm not asking that question. That's a very personal question, Scott. I'll put it in private chat for you. It was 9.5 on a cold day.
What do you mean? It's cold here, not there.
Is it?
Listen to that. Is it?
Sugar mice, also, alas, not a moose. Sugar mice are quite nice. Just don't eat the tails. Bears are the one animal that are the hardest to predict. Best stay away if you can. Yeah, like that bloke who went to go and live with them in Canada and then all of a sudden disappeared and people couldn't figure out where he had gone to, even though he was following a live wild pack of grizzly bears, brown bears around.
Yeah. hello.
Didn't they find his shoes or something?
They found part of his missus and his shoe.
Yeah.
But he lived with them. He was living with them for ages. Like, it's one of those. Like, it's to put it in easier terms. It's a wild animal. You can live with your family of 40 years and still have an argument and fall out with them.
Yep.
And he walked around with them thinking that they were his brothers and sisters. Mate, they were looking at you thinking, oh, I'll just wait until I've got through season and I'll eat like a Twix bar.
I'll wait till he fattens up a bit and I'll have him.
Yeah.
It's like what a clip of that I saw. This has nothing to do with bears. Of a guy going back to it's to do with elephants. He befriended a group of elephants, a pod of elephants, lived with them for a number of years, then went off somewhere for a few more years. He came back and called out to them, and they all just ran to him like a long lost brother.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Elephants are like that, though, because if you treat an elephant with respect, they will literally befriend you. And they've got one of the best memories on the planet.
Yes.
Of any animal, apparently, as well. Like, they'll remember your face.
Yeah, no.
Have you seen? I do like that, actually. Like, it pops up very so often when I'm flicking through poo tubes. Reunions when people go into a wild jungle and start shouting something. All of a sudden, you just see like a 10-foot bloody silverback gorilla pull up, like beating its chest, like, oh shit, it's gonna rip your face off. And then just walks over and just lies on its back saying, "Friend."
Same with that tiger. Not a tiger, it was a lion. This is an old one.
Yeah.
The lion as a cub grew up with these two guys, fed it and everything else. Then the guys took it to a wildlife sanctuary in South Africa or somewhere and let it go wild. 10 or 15 years after, they went back to see how he was going. He went running up to him and he was like a kitten. Even introduced to the people to his wife, a wild lion.
Yeah. Have you seen that bloke who goes with alligators or the crocodiles? He puts his head on top of them whilst they're in the water. He just literally
I haven't seen that one.
No. I can't remember if it's in America or Australia or Africa. Obviously a place where they've got them. But he just literally goes in the water with them and just swims with them, and they are absolutely sound with him. Like there's 4 or 5 in there with him, and he's just swimming in amongst them like he's in amongst a pool of guppies.
I wouldn't trust that at all.
Can you remember the name of that lion, Sarah Jane? Because it could be the same one I'm talking about.
There's one popped in called Elsa. I'm just going to go through the chat again. Sophie's got a good one there, actually, and I will agree with it because they are vicious little buggers. Highland Hill Haggis.
Oh.
They will have your hankles off in no time.
Oh.
JC's okay, you want me to hint? Hold on then. Joshy, I want my spanner. JC find a bottle of Malibu by Sarah Jane. Thank you, Sarah. See, JC, that's why Sarah got one. No, I will be handing out more. Well, to be fair, like, I mean, for a random live pop-up that was completely unplanned, unscheduled, live, not planned to finish before 6:30 when Terry goes live, we've had 16 people in, and there's 14 in now. So thanks for being, folks, on a bank holiday Monday of all days when you're off and you can go out and do stuff. You've come to join us 3, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Even though it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning for me, but hey, doesn't matter. It's all right. I had a good sleep during the day. I usually do if I'm going to be up this late. So
folks are saying hello to each other. Elephants have the best sense of smell as well. They do.
Yeah.
Got a 4-foot nose.
I am doing.
Jeff says lions are like that. They are. Any animal that's got a really good memory, stuff like that. Like they'll remember you.
Joshy.
You've had 21 thumbs up, Joshy.
Thank you. Thanks, folks. Yes, Carl.
That's good, by the way.
What's good?
21
Thumbs
thumbs.
up.
Jeff's put 22.
Jeff got to put his up.
Oh, Jeff. So all right, I'll let him off. I'll let Jeff off and Maggie. See, Jeff's got to put 2 in because don't press the thumb button twice, but he has to put 2 in for himself and Maggie.
I knew, Josh.
JC's put, don't forget the other vids I sent you, Josh. I haven't. Sarah Jane's put George and Joy Adamson did that with Lions. That Born Free fame. Lions remember them, even Cubs. Does anybody remember? Here's a good one. Sigourney Weaver is not also famous for the Alien film that she did, because she also did a film with is it Brian? He's Australian. Yeah, Gorillas in the Mist, where she plays a lady that goes to live with gorillas in Africa, and she does actually go and live with them. And
she spent a lot of time out there, didn't she?
Yeah, and it was actually poachers that killed her. JC, say again, Carl.
Does anyone remember the lion that was bought from Harrods?
Because Harrods used to sell lions.
Well, they sold a lion once.
Oh.
And that was bought by somebody and brought up in a normal house. And eventually it had to go to Africa. And they went out years later and the lion remembered them.
That could be the one I was talking about.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's a shit thing to say this, but you completely ruin the animal's lifestyle if you do stuff like to an animal like that. Dogs, cats, they're domesticated. Their hereditary thinking is like they're born to be pets. But anything like lions and stuff like that, they're predators that are meant to be wild. You shouldn't change the nature of that animal.
So are dogs, but we
changed them. Dogs were
the same. They were pack animals, weren't they? But dogs are brilliant.
It's amazing stories, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I like the one who was it? Was it Robin Williams?
That's it, Dale. Diane Fossey.
All right.
That was her.
The line I was thinking of has a name. I'm just going to Google it and see if I can find it, because there is a YouTube clip of it.
JC's put, my new emoji for Joshy is 2 middle fingers with a sponge in the middle. JC, that's mine to you, you plank. I've been doing that one to you for the past frigging 2 months since you had that sponge. Oh, God. Have you not noticed that? I've been right when you do that now. I've been putting that up there for you because that's the only way I can figure out to do it when I'm in chat to you.
Christian. That's his name.
Is that the lion?
The lion, yep.
Oh, wow.
Sarah Jane straight onto it. JC find 2 bottles of Malibu and a kit of Josh's choice. I tell you what, Sarah Jane, you're doing all right in this stream, aren't you? You're really racking.
Well, isn't it? You're brilliant.
You've got 3 off Carl, 3 off JC, 2 kits for myself. Baby Cakes is putting Chimps. Yes, that's the one with Sigourney Weaver. It's a really good film. JC's put, wow, just refreshed and gone down to 20. Who ducked? Yeah, but JC, have I got any thumbs down?
You will only be the one to see that in your analytics.
Yeah, Carl, the line you was talking about, it's the same one I was also thinking about. It
right.
Lion cub was named Christian, who was bought in Harrods. Yeah.
Harrods back in the 70s, was it?
69. And
Wow.
10 years after the release, they went back to see if they would, Kristen would remember them, and of course he did.
That's
Yeah.
dangerous,
Brilliant.
though, isn't it? But it's amazing.
Yeah.
Got a couple of things I've got to show folks before we go off. I've been sent in.
We're going to go off. Okay.
I might pop off in a bit, yeah.
I've got 10 minutes and I've got to go and do dinner because I've been summoned.
So, Tammy, if Ray's about, this is off Scott for Ray.
Oh.
Really?
I remember what I sent there.
So that's for you, Ray, off Scott. And
That was the only one I could find.
And JC's given me the two fingers with the sponge in the middle of it, so I best show those ones that he sent me. Right, we've got one for Lindsay as well. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. He's done Lindsay's one. Excellent.
Ooh.
Right. So, folks, we've got some more of these. Oh, yeah, man. That turned out really well. Right. Okay. I'll pause it there. Right. So, we've got two cars that JC's just done, and he's done one for Lindsay. Skadoosh. So this is one that JC's just done. I like that. It looks like a shape-shifting car. It goes from the front to the back and the back to the front in seconds. That's pretty cool. There's another one that he's just done.
Oh my God.
Well, hang on. The red car and the blue car had a race.
Yeah.
Yellow car stuffed its face with the blue and then appeared out of there and shat it out as you come round the corner. Boom. I don't think it can do cars, JC.
Oh,
It struggles.
yeah. It struggled on that one.
The yellow eats it and it poos it out.
Oh, fight.
Oh,
Fight
I like that one. Oh, yeah, JC, you've got to send that to Lindsay. I've just noticed we go from 5. The 2 on the right form into one person.
Yeah, it's Voltron.
That's ace.
Send that to me. I'll share it on
put those out, man. That's ace. Yeah, JC, I might have to send you a photo of this so you can do one of Gwildor. Because that's the one that Connie did for me. And yeah, I'd like to do that one for Connie. Right, let's polish up with chat. We'll have a run round the bench quickly, and then we'll give everybody half an hour before Terry comes on. Not that we've planned this, as you can see by the title.
He hasn't come into the green room yet, so yeah.
He's probably munching.
I'm hearing noises now. Maybe he is in the green room.
Is it Gorillas in the Mist? Is a must-watch movie. True story, says Jeff. Yeah, and it's a good film. I saw it years ago, years and years and years ago. JC's going, bollocks. That's because he's been fined. And then Panda's correcting him, saying, no, not bollocks, fines. He's right. Sophie throws a wet sponge at JC. I like that. Sarah Jane says, it's amazing when dolphins protect humans from sharks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the video of the tiger shark bringing the turtle to the humans on the boat? And the turtle's got it's got fishing wire wrapped around its neck. The thing is, though, right, it's a tiger shark. It will literally eat anything, rip anything apart. Doesn't matter what it is, it will eat it. This shark, it just came out of nowhere with this turtle in its mouth, and it just shoved it into the boat. And as it turned around, this shark, it turned back and it pushed the turtle further into the boat as if to say, look, take this turtle. And they took it off. The shark swam off, just left and bin. And they pulled this turtle out of the water, and it got net wrapped around its throat to the stage where it had actually grown, the skin had grown around the netting.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, animals are fantastic creatures. We'll never understand them. The one thing in life, of all the superpowers in the world, I'd love to have, and everybody laughed at him, I'd like to be able to talk to animals. I think that, not Nemo, was it? I forgot his name, Jason Samosa, Aquaman. I think Aquaman had got one of the best talents going. Sarah Jane's going first warning to JC.
First?
I remember Clarence, the cross-eyed in Doctari.
Oh,
He was the lawyer.
Yeah.
Panda saying hello to everybody. Sarah Jane saying, Sophie hope the sponge has corners as JC. It's a sponge dipped in concrete, soaked in water. Baby Cakes and Sophie are both laughing. JC says, not too happy with the cars. No, the one of them's quite funny. It looks like it's eating it, turning around, then pooping it out. Name it William Shatner. Jeff saying fight. Lindsay asked me to do that for him. Yeah, do you know what? That turned out really well. What about the one with the spaceship above it as well? Send it me tomorrow. I'm looking at the green room before the stream. Can do. Clarence was the lion from the Corgi Safari set. Okay. Ew, I didn't know that. Right. Do you know what? That first hour really went slow, but then the last two have flew by. So, what I'll do is, I'm going to say, folks, it's 13 of you that are joined, and I think it was 16 or 17 in total throughout the stream. So, thank you all for coming in. As I said, it was, what time did I tell you guys I was doing a live? I think it was at 2 o'clock, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was completely unplanned and unscheduled live, not planned to finish before Terry at 6:30. But yeah, I don't know when I'll do a next one. I just enjoy joining people's streams. I have had fun today, actually, not doing a fat deal and talking to everybody. So thanks for everyone who's come in and said hello and been in chat, and everybody who sent links and photos and everything. Thank you to Carl and Scott for being in as well.
The Malibu's in the post.
Carl and Scott, sorry. Thank you for Michelle and Scott for being on. Sorry, Malibu.
That's quite all right, Joshy.
It's because I seen two cocks on stream and just thought, it's just Scott and Carl, like, so,
What are you trying to say?
You ate nuggets on stream, mate. That's all I'm saying. You ate nuggets on stream, and I'll be clipping that later on. But no, folks. Again, thank you all. Sarah Jane says JC Daktari was a TV series that had a cross-eyed lion from the '60s. I never knew that either. Many thanks, guys. Catch you later, everyone. Thank you for a great stream. It's been a nice stream. Cockfight. But no,
yeah.
folks. From myself, thank you very much. It's been. I've enjoyed myself. I hope hope you guys have had a laugh at home and on panel. Again, it could be one of those things where it's completely unscheduled, unplanned, and live. But you never know. I might let you guys know next time and give you a few hours notice.
I'll give us a warning next time.
Yeah, I'll give you guys some warning. Yeah, but Sophie, Dale, Sarah, JC, Baby Cakes, Jeff, Maggie, Panzer, Lindsay, and everybody else that's come in, thank you very much. See you all in half an hour on the Terry stream. And until then, it's ta-ra from me.
It's bye from me.
Bye, guys, from me.
And even though it's the three men and a little printer's outro, I'm nicking it because I haven't got one. So, folks, see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.